Well, how's it going? Jeff Slakey and Spencer Hughes here on the Daybreak show. Got a great conversation about Cedar High School with Stacey Anderson on the Zoom call. How you doing, Stacey?
Doing great today, Jeff. Thanks for having me.
So we had talked a little bit about Cedar kind of at the beginning of the school year and off and on during the summer, as this was going to be a big push out for a big new opportunity for kids in Mason County and the Shelton school districts. Of course, COVID has happened, so I'm sure there's been some issues there, but let's talk first about what Cedar High School is. And today is a deadline for parents and kids who may want to think about going there.
Yes, thanks, Jeff, for this opportunity. So Cedar High School is our brand new high school here in Shelton. It's part of the Shelton School District, and we serve students 9th through 12th grade. We did open the first day of school this year in the midst of the pandemic. So we started off the year, like all the other Shelton School District schools, doing the K-12 curriculum. Because we really needed some time to get ready for our project-based learning and how to do that virtually. But second trimester, we are switching over to the project-based learning, which we've designed, and it's really exciting. The students get to tackle real-world problems that affect either our local community, the global community. They really get to look at these hard issues that we're facing, and they get to do it in an interdisciplinary manner. So that means basically that, for example, we're teaching ecology and math together as one of our classes. We're teaching art and publishing together. So they're getting credit in different classes. And then two teachers will be blending the material together. Students will have essential questions they tackle, and then they'll be working in groups and sometimes individually to solve problems in our real world.
It's funny you bring up ecology and math. The first thing that popped into my head would be kind of a curriculum perhaps on culverts or fish passage, and how the engineering portion and the ecology and understanding fish runs and things like that can all, because that's how people do it in real life. You go to radio school, that's fine, but there's so much more to than just talking into a microphone. There is math involved. There is, public relations. There's all sorts of things that you don't really think about when you have get that end job, what all it took to get to that point.
Exactly. We're trying to make the school totally like you just explained, that more realistic, what you're going to face when you go into the real world. So some of our students will go directly into the work world after they graduate from Cedar, but they also will be prepared for 2 or 4 year college, depending on what they want to do. And we really do want them to be those global thinkers. They get evaluated on not just their knowledge and thinking, but part of the grading system is on your collaboration skills, your oral presentation skills, written communication, and then also what's called agency, which is how do you take advantage of your own learning, and how do you really become the director of your own learning. So for students that want to have a lot of voice in their education, they want a little smaller environment where they maybe are known really well, it's going to be a great opportunity for them.
It sounds like it. Now, who all is eligible for this?
So any student in the 9th through 12th grade, really in Mason County, we are focusing mostly on Shelton School District students. So students can fill out an application. It's available on the Cedar High School website. There's also a lot of information on our website about interdisciplinary learning and what all these terms mean and what we're offering for second trimester. And they just need to download an application. They can either email it back to us, or they can mail it or drop it off at the school, which is currently located down at 807 West Pine Street in the same building as Choice. We're not Choice, we're a different school. Choice also has great stuff going on, but Cedar is really designed for those students who want to be doing the project-based learning, and they will be engaged every day in online lessons. So if a student really wants to have that regular contact with their peers, they'll be zooming during the virtual learning and collaborating, and they'll take basically 3 courses a day because 2 of them are blended, so they'll still be able to get their full 1.5 credits in a trimester.
So today is a deadline. It may get extended, but today definitely is something. Tonight, perhaps at the dinner table, or when you're able to meet and gather as a family, maybe have a conversation about this. Ask how things are going with the lessons and the learning currently, and this could be a great option. And it would be a clean start right at the start of the second semester, right?
Yeah, second trimester starts on December 1st. So we do have the application deadline for today, but we know we're in a pandemic. We know people can't always meet those deadlines. So we'll take applications. We do have an orientation session, which will be next Monday and Tuesday after school. So if they can get their application in at least by Friday or even Monday, we'll be able to get them into that orientation where they really learn all about the school, how it works, We'll have a parent night also for parents to learn about it, because it is a transition to a new school.
Yeah.
But I encourage students, take a risk, try something a little different. It's a lot like thinking about it when you think about college. You know, you look for the fit that's best for you. And for a lot of students, that's Shelton High, or it might be Choice, but other students, they might think Cedar is a really great opportunity. Plus, it's a lot of fun. You get to help being on a brand new school. We're going to be picking the mascot here soon with the students, electing ASB officers. So if you're somebody who wants to get involved, it gives a lot of opportunities for leadership too.
You know, I think to my time at Western and taking the college classes at Western, where you're kind of, okay, well, I guess I'm going to be a communications major or something. So they said, well, do this. But then when I went to Bates Technical back on the radio school, it says, you want to be a radio broadcaster? Well, you got to do this, 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 and this. And you can kind of intermingle it all. And it just, that seems like it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it's really exciting. Shelton High School has some great opportunities with their career academies and things like that. But if you're a student who's maybe thinking, oh, I'm not sure if one of those is the right fit for me, I kind of want to explore a lot of different options, I do think of this as just really a holistic way to look at your education. And then as you get to your junior and senior year, we'll help you plan out your next steps to college or tech school or wherever you want to go.
Now, what if someone comes at you with an idea that is, and you're not quite sure what interdisciplinary skills could get you to that one?
Well, that's one of those things where I love the idea of this school, because as we progress, we really hope that the students are going to have a big voice in which classes we're offering in the future. So we have this year planned out, but say they're a sophomore and they have things they really want to tackle their junior or senior year. Eventually, we hope that students will have a voice in the interdisciplinary classes we offer, but also as they get towards their junior or senior year, that they'll do internships and a capstone project that's really related to their passion and their excitement, where we connect them up with local business leaders and or if they're going into the education route, you know, with people that are professors at colleges, things like that, for them to really pursue their passions.
That sounds like a heck of a good deal here. Cedar High School, find them online. We'll put the links to the whole of Shelton School District and the unique links to Cedar on the interview here. Stacey Anderson, thanks for spending some time with me this morning, and good to see you healthy and well, and we'll check in down the road.
Thank you, Jeff. Take care and stay safe.